The FBI has begun a new crusade, attacking groups for helping the American people. Yes, seriously. Welcome to Occupy Democrats. I'm David Reddish. FBI Director Kash Patel stands out as one of the most maligned and controversial picks of Donald Trump's second term, and given that some of his other picks' greatest qualifications are being a drunken sperm bank or the wife of a wrestling mogul, that says something very bad. In the past, Patel has shown himself to have a deep obsession with the so-called deep state, an ill-defined buzz term that portends some unelected, suited boogeymen are running the government. Yeah, irony there, right? Prior to assuming his job as the new FBI director, Patel had made remarks like this one.
A world war into Israel, our number one allies over there. Our freedom of religion, our freedom of speech, our freedom of everything is at stake. And what Pelosi and these corrupt government gangsters want to do is rob you of the truth. That's been the message. There was no insurrection. They ginned it up. Pelosi was too busy filming her movie on January 6th in the halls of the Capitol. That's how scared she was of everyone outside. And we know what she said.
Say that again. Say that again. I remember that from the book. Say that again. That's a huge deal.
Right. And this is what the deep state does. They buried it. Nancy Pelosi on January 6th was recording a movie she, as speaker, was making. And in it, she said on video, I'm responsible for the security failures of January 6th. And the January 6th committee withheld that information for 3 years, as did she, and she lied about it. We've got the receipts from Bowser in the book, her own letter, where Mayor Bowser rejects Donald Trump's authorization of additional National Guard. And that's just January 6th.
Yep.
By the way, Patel gave that interview on Real America's Voice, a tiny fringe right-wing network overseen by Brian Glenn. He's the current boyfriend of Marjorie Taylor Greene. So, hey, Kash, does that mean you're part of a conspiracy? Look, like most conspiracy theories, those espoused by Kash Patel don't make much sense. But that's beside the point. One of Patel's vows upon taking over the FBI was to release files on the Kennedy assassination and Jeffrey Epstein. The Kennedy files have yet to materialize, and the Epstein files were released with major redactions. That again suggests that Donald Trump was listed among Epstein's clients for whom he procured women for sex trafficking. But of course, why would Patel want any transparency there? Now it looks like Patel, in light of the fact that he hasn't fulfilled his promises and has absolutely no idea what he's doing, has decided to find his next scapegoat. The New Republic now reports that Patel intends to target environmental groups that received grants from the Biden administration for defrauding the government. Apparently, helping to preserve animal and plant life, clean air, or build homes is now a crime. The New Republic learned of the move from Citibank, which received a letter from the FBI last month. In it, the FBI demands that the bank freeze the assets of a list of different nonprofit groups pending investigation for fraud. Included are the United Way, Habitat for Humanity, and the ICLEI Local Governments for Sustainability, among others. Most of the groups listed in the letter are environmental groups. Targeting the United Way or Habitat for Humanity, however, is especially alarming. The United Way is among the largest nonprofit organizations in the United States, soliciting donations from the public for everything from cancer research to the Boy Scouts to the Big Brother Big Sister program. Habitat for Humanity works to help build and improve homes for families of low income or disadvantaged backgrounds. Yeah, Kash, nothing like punishing those deep state thugs for helping the poor build homes or working to end cancer. So what's really going on here? Simple. Donald Trump hates charities unless he can defraud them himself and wants to punish his political enemies. The groups listed in the Citibank letter all serve humanitarian or environmental causes, so naturally, he hates them. All the groups also received funds from the EPA under the Biden administration as well. Patel is also probably realizing that there is no deep state. Rather, the people or groups like Trump that the FBI investigated were actually committing major crimes. This is just another step in the weaponization of government in the same way Elon Musk and Doge want to dissolve any agency that was investigating or had fined one of Musk's businesses. It's a political witch hunt and an ego trip for Trump and Patel, neither of whom have any interest in actually doing their jobs. In Trump's America, anything that doesn't make the rich even wealthier is somehow an attack by the deep state. Anything designed to aid everyday Americans is a criminal organization. If Kash Patel actually wants to investigate criminal organizations, he might start with Doge, the Trump Organization, Tesla, Twitter, or any other number of companies and organizations designed to impede the rights of the American people, manipulate the electorate, or defraud American taxpayers. That's what the FBI is there for. Not to target Trump's political enemies, and not to give Kash Patel a power trip. This is Occupy Democrats.